We have, in 2 weeks, we'll celebrate having been here 20 years. Our children were quite small when we moved in, and we filled up every room. We don't have any museum rooms. We live in all of the space that we have, and it's relaxed and a good family space. And now we're empty nesters, so we just live on the main level. And 2 years ago, it was time, so we gutted, and Jennifer here assisted us in designing and recreating a beautiful new kitchen, and that's open to the living room and a little bit more family friendly, and it just works with company and the way we live and enjoy our home.
Well, the biggest thing that we did to the kitchen was to open it to the great room. The kitchen before was well suited for Meg and George's and their family when the kids were little, but once they grew and were gone and they became empty nesters, their lifestyle changed, so we changed the kitchen in response to that. So the biggest thing was we totally reoriented the kitchen, reoriented the workflow, and made it more conducive for entertaining and just well, I think with the home, what I wanted to do is really nod to the architecture of the home. And oftentimes kitchens are kind of separated from the architecture, but we wanted to tie it in. So I used elements in the space that really nodded to the architecture, the existing architecture.
Probably around Thanksgiving, when I can recruit everybody's help. We get things out and we kind of begin the Christmas decorating. It's just a reflection of things that we've collected and, tradition, nothing extravagant, kind of, collectibles, and trying to get everyone's hand and enjoying it. Well, I'm going to let Jennifer answer that one because she has a lot of great ideas for updating our look and doing something that I think that we'll really enjoy.
Well, this year what I want to do is take what Meg has done over the years, her collectibles and things that are important to the family, incorporate that into the design, but add a whole new element and really kind of bring in a very fresh approach, kind of an Old South look to the house, using a lot of natural greens, magnolias and candles, and really just kind of highlight what they've done. Yes, when you use fresh, it is a little bit last minute. But I think in that what you get is all of a sudden there's this wow factor of it. It all comes in, it happens pretty quickly. The planning happens ahead of time, but it comes in, it's installed very quickly, and you just get this very fresh, beautiful look. It's not only pleasing to the eye, but the senses, because you'll smell the pine and lemons, limes. We'll see what we have. Well, I think for me, Meg and I have been friends for a very long time, since before our children were born. So quite some time. And I've known her family, and I've, stories we have for each other about our families. And so really looking at how to honor the family and what's grown here.
That's what's so wonderful about working with Jennifer, is that she doesn't hardly have to ask the questions, though she would, because she already knows the answers, and she knows how we live, and she knows our personalities, and she knows which things would suit our personalities, so she automatically goes that direction when she's planning or designing or decorating, and doesn't have to get to know us because she already does.
Mm-hmm. But that's the important thing is in design, is knowing your client. And fortunately, I know Meg, and some things I already knew about her going into this project and going into the decorating will really help. But that's always the crux of all design, is knowing the client and really relating to the client and their needs. Well, My company is Timeless Interiors, and actually Meg and I first met as nurses. My first profession, I'm a nurse. I'm a registered nurse. We met at Vanderbilt working in the neonatal intensive care unit. And years later, after staying home with children, I decided to pursue something different and went back to O'Moore College of Design and pursued an interior design degree. I started the business in 2005. I worked for a firm for a while and really just love it. Kitchens and baths are my primary focus, as well as entire homes. This kitchen actually won the most recent 2010 to 2012 Sub-Zero Wolf. It was an international award, and I was one in the region, so considered it to be one of the best of the best. So it was quite an honor. And so the kitchen is featured on Sub-Zero Wolf's website. With O'Moore College of Design last year, we did our first show house, and I was a part of that. It was covered by Traditional Home magazine, and we're doing another one this year. I'll be doing the master bedroom and bath in that house, and it'll also be covered by Traditional Home, so that's pretty exciting. That will be in April, and it's on Main Street in Franklin.